Look at JJ Redick completely losing his mind on the bench, and there's a good reason for it. The Lakers go in transition, but D'Angelo Russell is nowhere to be found. He just jogs across half court, and as soon as he gets the ball, fires away a shot without any offensive movement. And watch him follow that up with some of the worst defensive effort right after. So LeBron has to cover for him, leaving an open shot in the corner, and of course, the Grizzlies drained the three. The very next possession, just moments later, D'Angelo is again completely lost on defense, has no idea where his man is, and spins around like a dog chasing its tail. As bad as all of this looks, he finds a way to make it even worse by stopping the offensive movement, doing some fancy dribbles, then stepping back for a horrible shot and getting it blocked. This is possibly the worst minute of individual basketball that I've seen, and JJ could not control himself on the bench. So immediately during that timeout, he benches Russell for the rest of the game, and he was asked about it during the post-game interview.
D'Lo only played 21 minutes tonight. Why did you make the decision in the second half to go away from him?
Again, just level of compete, attention to detail, some of the things I've talked with him about for a couple of weeks, and at times he's been really good with that stuff, and other times, it's just reverting back to certain habits.
How do you address that with the team? What's your philosophy for approaching that?
I just did.
The fact that Redick has to choose between Russell and Gabe Vincent, who's also been non-existent this season, is extremely concerning. Laker fans on Reddit feared that this season might even be worse than the last one because so far statistically JJ is worse than the notoriously bad for them Darvin Ham. Look at the numbers, worse offense and defense. In fact, the Lakers are 28th in defense, the third worst in the entire league. Then 34.5% from downtown compared to 37.5% last season. Not shown on this table is the fact that they are second worst in three-point makes, 29th in the league. And that makes sense because there are inconsistent three-point shooters at a high volume for this team. And that's a huge factor in the floor spacing and how teams are defending them. But what's shocking to me is the fact that assists per game are down while isolations are up this season, despite Redick preaching that the ball movement and player movement will be a priority. Also, if the main guys are not having a good game, it's pretty much game over, as the Lakers are again second to last in bench points as well with 20 per game. Just for comparison, there are teams getting double that, 40 points from their reserves. And the leaders in this category, Golden State, get 60 points per game from the bench unit, 3 times as much as this top-heavy Lakers squad. Man, with everyone putting all the blame on Darvin Ham last season, I would have said that he is somewhere laughing at this now. But thing is, we know exactly where he is, an assistant back in Milwaukee, and he definitely doesn't have anything to laugh about, being 2-6 at the bottom of the Eastern Conference. Anyway, the 4-4 Lakers do have something going for them. 6 out of the next 8 games are at home, and these are all winnable games. Philly is without Embiid and Maxey, and I expect a win against Toronto as well. These 3 are all wins in my opinion, especially now with Orlando being without Paolo. New Orleans is having a bad start, and also Lakers just have their number it seems. I made a video last year about LeBron exposing Zion's offensive limitations. Look at him parked all the way under the basket waiting for Williamson and baiting him to shoot any kind of shot. Just look at this. Zion has the ball but he doesn't know what to do with it. Valanciunas comes over to set a screen but they're all too deep and now it's just crowded. Eventually, you got this awkward barreling right into LeBron and this is an offensive foul. On the contrary though, Denver absolutely has their number and this will be a tough game, similar to the Memphis one. And with this beef sparking again, I'm definitely going to be watching it. Despite it being very early in the season, this could be the breaking point for the Lakers if they don't get out of this stretch with a positive record. And with trade talks starting after just 8 games already, this could be another season of turmoil for this team. And speaking of trades and turmoil, right at the moment of making this video, info came out that the Milwaukee Bucks are looking to make a trade, but not for Giannis. Despite all the speculations, the Bucks are trying to strengthen this team and make things work and not blow it up. At least not yet. The situation is possibly even worse over there, and I made a video breaking down the entire chaos that Giannis and Milwaukee are going through. So you gotta check out this video right here. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.